How to fix FC26 crashing and lag, VSync solutions. Welcome back to Terminate. Today, we're diving deep into the exasperating world of FC26, specifically addressing the persistent crashing and debilitating lag issues that have plagued many players. Even on powerful systems, like those sporting an NVIDIA RTX 4050, these problems manifest as abrupt game shutdowns, severe in-game delay, especially during crucial clubs matches, and excessively long loading screens that disrupt the flow of gameplay. We understand the frustration when a game optimized by its own vendor application still underperforms, and when file integrity checks yield no solutions, leaving you questioning the root cause. This comprehensive guide will dissect the common culprits, from software conflicts and driver discrepancies to network instability and nuanced in-game settings, providing you with a robust arsenal of solutions to reclaim your smooth, uninterrupted FC26 experience. Get ready to troubleshoot like a pro and elevate your gameplay to its intended peak performance. Here are the deep-dive technical solutions to fix FC26 crashing and lag issues. 1. Adaptive VSync management. Dynamically adjust your VSync settings within the game or through your NVIDIA control panel. While VSync can alleviate screen tearing by synchronizing frame rates with your monitor's refresh rate, it can paradoxically introduce input lag or even trigger crashes on certain hardware configurations, necessitating experimental toggling between enabled, adaptive, or disabled states for optimal stability. This meticulous approach helps identify if frame rate synchronization is a performance bottleneck or a stability enhancer for your specific setup. 2. Frame rate limiting FPS cap. Manually cap your game's frame rate to a stable, achievable target, such as 60 FPS, even if your system can render higher frames. Exceeding your monitor's refresh rate or pushing your GPU to its absolute limits can introduce frame pacing issues, micro stutters, and thermal instability, which a consistent frame cap effectively mitigates, resulting in a significantly smoother and more responsive gameplay experience. This strategy reduces unnecessary GPU load and often resolves inexplicable lag spikes. 3. Resolution scaling and aspect ratio. Experiment with alternative display resolutions and aspect ratios, such as transitioning from the standard 16:9 to a 16:10 aspect ratio. While seemingly minor, a non-native aspect ratio can sometimes alleviate rendering overheads or interact more favorably with specific display drivers, potentially reducing GPU strain and improving overall performance, particularly during intense graphical sequences. This adjustment can surprisingly impact system responsiveness and input latency. 4. Optimized graphics presets. Proactively reduce all in-game graphics settings to their lowest or medium presets, regardless of your system's theoretical capacity. High-fidelity settings like anti-aliasing, shadow quality, and texture resolution can disproportionately strain your GPU and VRAM, leading to performance bottlenecks and frame drops, even on powerful cards like the RTX 4050. Prioritizing performance over visual extravagance often yields a more consistent and fluid gaming experience. 5. NVIDIA driver rollback. Revert your NVIDIA graphics drivers to a previously stable version, known for its compatibility with FC26. Recently released drivers, while offering improvements for newer titles, can sometimes introduce regressions or optimization issues for older or specific game engines, leading to crashes and performance degradation. Utilizing display driver uninstaller in safe mode before installing an archived driver ensures a clean and conflict-free installation. 6. Disable DLSS and ray tracing. Explicitly ensure that NVIDIA DLSS deep learning super sampling and ray tracing are completely disabled within the game's graphics settings. While these technologies enhance visual fidelity and potentially boost frame rates, They are computationally intensive features that can introduce unforeseen instabilities or significant performance overheads, particularly if the game's implementation is not fully optimized. Disabling them eliminates potential sources of crashing or excessive lag. 7. Verify game file integrity. Perform a comprehensive verification of your game files through your game launcher, such as Steam or EA app, to detect and repair any corrupted or missing data. Corrupted game assets, configuration files, or executable components can lead to unpredictable crashes, long loading times, and in-game glitches, making file verification a fundamental first step in diagnosing stability issues. This process ensures your game installation is intact and consistent. 8. Strategic NVIDIA app optimization. While NVIDIA app offers game optimization, consider manually overriding its suggestions or using it sparingly. Automated optimizations can sometimes select settings that, while visually appealing, introduce instability or prioritize graphical fidelity over raw performance, especially in games known for optimization challenges. Instead, leverage the NVIDIA control panel for granular, custom adjustments tailored to stability and responsiveness. 9. Enhance network stability. Address any warnings regarding an unstable connection by ensuring a robust and consistent internet connection, preferably utilizing a wired Ethernet connection over Wi-Fi. Minimize network congestion by reducing simultaneous downloads or streaming, flush your DNS cache, and restart your router and modem to clear potential network bottlenecks. A fluctuating network directly impacts online multiplayer performance, causing severe lag and delay. 10. Close background processes. Significantly reduce system resource contention by closing all non-essential background applications and processes before launching FC26. Applications like web browsers, streaming services, and communication software consume valuable CPU cycles, RAM, and GPU memory, directly impacting game performance and potentially leading to crashes or stuttering. Utilize Task Manager to identify and terminate resource-hungry processes. 11. Update operating system and drivers. Ensure your Windows operating system and all peripheral drivers, beyond just your GPU, are fully updated to their latest stable versions. Outdated system components can introduce compatibility issues, security vulnerabilities, and performance bottlenecks that negatively impact game stability and efficiency. Regularly checking for updates helps maintain a robust and optimized computing environment. 12. System power plan adjustment. Configure your Windows power options to high performance mode to ensure your CPU and GPU operate at their maximum clock speeds without throttling. Default balanced power plans can sometimes limit hardware performance to conserve energy, leading to reduced frame rates and system responsiveness during demanding gaming sessions. This ensures your system is always delivering its full potential. 13. Disable in-game overlays. Deactivate all third-party and platform-specific overlays, including NVIDIA GeForce Experience Overlay, Steam Overlay, Discord Overlay, and Xbox Game Bar. These overlays, while offering convenience, can inject code into the game process, causing conflicts, performance degradation, and even direct crashes due to incompatible hooks or resource contention. A clean game environment often proves more stable. 14. Run game as administrator. Launch FC26 with administrator privileges to ensure the game has full access to necessary system resources and directories. Insufficient permissions can prevent the game from writing temporary files, accessing save data, or utilizing certain system functionalities, leading to launch failures, crashes, or unexpected behavior. Right-click the game executable or shortcut and select Run as Administrator. 15. Check storage device health. Verify the health and performance of your primary storage device, particularly if FC26 is installed on an older HDD or a heavily utilized SSD. Use tools like Crystal Disk Info to check smart data for potential drive degradation or bad sectors, which can result in extremely long loading times and in-game stuttering as the system struggles to read game assets. A failing drive is a critical performance bottleneck. 16. Windows Game Mode Toggling. Experiment with the Windows 10/11 Game Mode feature, toggling it both on and off to observe its impact on FC26 performance. While Game Mode is designed to optimize system resources for gaming, its implementation can sometimes conflict with specific game engines or system configurations, leading to adverse effects rather than improvements. Testing both states can reveal the optimal setting for your setup. 17. Clear shader cache. Periodically clear your GPU's shader cache, often located in a hidden folder within your user profile or driver directories, or via the NVIDIA control panel. Corrupted or outdated shader caches can lead to graphical glitches, stuttering, and crashes as the game attempts to render assets with incorrect precompiled shaders. A fresh cache forces the game to recompile necessary shaders. 18. Reinstall DirectX and Visual C++ runtimes. Ensure all required DirectX and Visual C++ redistributables are correctly installed and up to date. These fundamental system libraries are crucial for game execution, and corrupted or missing versions can lead to immediate crashes upon launch or during gameplay. Reinstalling them from Microsoft's official website can resolve underlying system dependencies. 19. Monitor system temperatures. Utilize monitoring software like HW Monitor or MSI Afterburner to keep track of your CPU and GPU temperatures during gameplay. Overheating components can trigger thermal throttling, severely reducing performance, or even cause system shutdowns to prevent hardware damage, manifesting as sudden crashes or significant frame rate drops. Ensure adequate cooling and clean out dust from your system. 20. Consider full reinstallation. As a last resort, if all other troubleshooting steps fail, perform a complete reinstallation of FC26 after thoroughly uninstalling it and deleting any residual game folders. This ensures a completely clean slate, eliminating any deep-seated corrupted files, configuration issues, or registry entries that might persist after standard uninstallation and verification processes. This nuclear option often resolves stubborn issues. By systematically applying these deep-dive technical solutions, you should be able to diagnose and significantly mitigate the crashing, lag, and prolonged loading screen issues in FC26, transforming your frustrating gameplay into a fluid and enjoyable experience. Remember, troubleshooting often involves a process of elimination, so tackle these steps methodically. Don't forget to follow Tenabalta for more expert technical guides and performance optimization tips.